On another bit of truth breakdown. Respect to all my patrons here. Now, there's a lot of things going on in the world that, people could look at and be like, yes, the world is waking up. But I don't want the people to think like that. Like, these people is now all of a sudden now getting smart and the world is awakening now. No, that's bullshit. Now, what they're telling you right here about this, French president and his wife right there, the Brigitte Macron, as they tell you right there, they're talking about, they discovered that it's a man. It's a man in a drag, and they discover that. Now, one thing the mag tell you from day one, and you should believe me from day one, and if you did, then you know that this is no wake up nothing. There is no real first lady in the world, period. There is no real first lady, meaning that all those presidents supposed to be wife around the world, man in drags. Why? Because those are actually their handlers. A lot of people didn't know that. When I did the video on the Melania Trump and the Donald Trump, it shocked the whole world. People could never believe it. But they was dancing around and say, yeah, Michelle Obama is a drag. They accept that. But it was shocking to them to understand that there is no real first lady. That means the Melania Trump is also a man in a drag, post up right there. Not only that, but it's the Donald Trump angler. A lot of people don't get it. The person that can barely speak English is the Donald Trump handler, and a lot of people sleep. We're going to get into this right here. I guess they feel good to expose this right here in France. Take a look at this right here. Make it run.
Joining me now is celebrity and royal reporter Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, French President Emmanuel Macron.
And you notice what they got behind them right there, people? The Hollywood. You see that right there? What does Hollywood have to do with this story? Pay attention, listen.
Relationship with wife Brigitte, who is 25 years his senior.
So they're telling you right there, the Brigitte is 25 years older than the Macron character, the president. So when they hook up, supposedly get together, the president, he was 15 years old. That's what they're telling you right here, and he's also 15 years older. The wife is 15 years older than him. Pay attention to this.
In the spotlight this week.
I already told you it's the handler. Take a look at them right there, people. It's the handler. The wife supposedly is a man in a drag. It's a wicked man right there, dressed up like a woman, and he control the president right there of France. Do you know that or not? Okay, make it play.
Moment between the two was captured on camera.
Yes, another uncomfortable moment because it's the handler. When they show you the supposedly wife slap him on the plane, what do you think that was? It's a show, people. As soon as the plane door open, bam, he slap him. He slap him. Why? They're in the plane the whole time, flying from wherever they're from, and when they get to the destination, door open, lights, camera, action. Then he slap him. You understand? So that's bullshit. Now they get I guess they put a high to these couple right here, this first lady and president now. But it's bullshit, all made up shit for the masses. But the fact that you can't lose on is the fact that it is a man. It's a man in a drag playing the first lady right there in France and anywhere in the world. Bam.
This comes just days after two women who claim that Brigitte Macron is in fact a man. Well, they were cleared of defamation charges brought against them by the French president's wife.
Okay, so hold on. So two women supposedly call these characters out. Call out the Brigitte that is a man in a drag. They claim they have a lawsuit, some type of court deposition, and the judge kick it out. Okay, so they tell you that to tell you that means the Brigitte is really a man. And any one of them you ever try to go and get to the bottom of it, that's what you're going to find. You hear me or not? The Jill Biden is a man in a drag. All of them is. Don't sleep no more, people. They all drags. And they're not who they say they are. Remember, I tell you that. Remember, is the fallen angel placed those world governments around. Put those supposedly first lady to oversee them. 100% in.
Kinsey, I've got to say, this whole dynamic is so odd to me.
It's odd.
Predatory. She was 39 years old and
39.
a teacher when she first met a 15-year-old Macron.
Hear that? 39 when she supposedly meet the Macron at 15 years old and it end up being the first lady. What did I tell you, people? That's the handler. Remember, the character of the president was groomed. They groom it just like Donald Trump is groomed, polish, and bring before you. So yes, at 15 years old, they already know it was going to be the president. They know. They're the one who set the scripts and everything. So yes, they know that. That's why you see the Brigitte come around. The man in a drag, the damn handler, prepping it up to be the president of France right there. No joke. That's what they do. You see Donald Trump from back in the days, of course they was prepping him up to be the big bad president of America. Bam.
If it were the other way around, there's no way that the public or the media would put up with it or just let it go. You're absolutely right. I wish I felt sympathy for Brigitte, but we recently saw her appear to almost hit him on an airplane during their recent visit to the UK. We're looking at that video right there.
So what does that mean? What does that mean?
There's another video where she's walking down the staircase and he reaches for her arm too on the plane. She refuses to take it. She just ignores him.
And if you ever mistake that for a woman right there with the blonde wig on, you're just dumb. That's all it is. Just like you mistake the tough-faced Melania Trump. Wow, with the brow ridge alone and the damn face, and you believe that it's a woman. What's wrong? Listen.
He seems like a real pain in the you-know-what. So I don't feel sympathy when people are asking tough questions about her because she doesn't seem like a very nice person to me.
Look at him, people.
Now let's talk about...
I don't know, people. That shit just look too close to the Jill Biden. He look almost the same as the Jill Biden. I'm talking about the Brigitte. Every time you see it, you see the Jill Biden, people. Same damn man in drags.
The royals and emotional Princess Kate received a standing ovation when she arrived at Centre Court for the Wimbledon Women's...
And that's another man in a drag. They're passing off. And guess what? That will soon be on you when it comes to these royal family in the UK. So pay attention, people, or they're going to reveal everything right here. Bam. Take a look at this right here. There you go. That's them exposing it right there as a man in a drag. Is shocking? No, nothing shocking about it. There is no first lady. Welcome to the bitter truth right here. This is what I've been telling you the whole time. And they ban the videos. Every time I do a video, break out one of these drags so you can see it. Yes, and show the bony chest just like they're doing right there, people. It's the same chest the Melania have with the two balls sitting on it for breasts. You don't get it or not. It's the same thing. They can't expose shit to me. I already done expose these things and show you. Yes, you don't need to see it from them. They're full of shit. And who is they want to expose? That's the only people they're going to show up. Why not expose all of them? Look how much drag passed through the White House. And now you have Candace Owens doing videos on this right here. The same square-faced man in a drag that playing black on YouTube now. Yes, go viral for doing a video on this right here. Yes, they're exposing the Brigitte Macron. They're exposing it now. They put it on the chopping board. It's a man in a drag. And you live in America the whole time and see all those first men pass by as first lady. And you never call out one. But you're gone all the way to France to find one. This is the dumbest shit in the world, people. Take a look. That's how they expose people now. Take a look at this right there. There you go, people. There you go. See, they're showing you. The same guy they're telling you is right there. He look like a man sometime. Look like a woman sometime when he got the wig on. Playing the first lady. And take a look at this right here, people. Pay attention. Look. This is how they expose them. Look. What is the difference between that and the Melania Trump or any one of these first ladies, for say, got the same broad shoulders, got no hips, got the bony chest, same control they have over these presidents. What you think? What? So I'm gonna ask you this. Is it because it's kind of rejecting him and pushing him around why you come to the conclusion that it's a man, or I'm just saying, so what is the character? What is him? What is he supposed to be? A woman? I don't get it. If both of them is man, how comes is the one that playing the woman pushing around the one that playing man? Pay attention to this right here, people. Wow. What a dumb shit. The same Jill Biden look. They all drags, people. 100% drags. They can't separate them up. All of them is the same. Devil drags and the masses. Right there. There you go. So yes, people. They're the only one who gonna get to expose these people and take credit for it. So now you can give these sodomites that are also men in drags some props to expose another one of them. I don't think so, people. These people that now exposing these things is also deceivers. Do you get it? Move. Look at this.
A French appeals court cleared convictions.
And look, people. Hold on here. Hold on. Don't rush nothing. There go the people who supposedly exposing it. I'm done, people. So there you go right there. Just like I told you about the Candice Owens. Nobody can miss that. You got sense. Do you ever see a damn drag before? Do you ever see a drag get exposed? A damn devil drag. Do you ever seen it get exposed? Yes, if you watch the Mag Bitter Truth. Now look at the Candice Owens and see what's the difference. These people that I break down as drags is the same damn shit. Now look at this character right here. These two characters on screen. The ones that supposedly call out the Brigitte as a man. Those are also men in drags. And rest my case. They're also men in drag. Look at this one with the brow ridge. All of them is men in drag. Don't ask about that ugly thing on the corner.
Against two women who allegedly claimed that France's First Lady, Brigitte Macron, was a male before she married French President Emmanuel Macron.
Okay.
The court ruled that Amandine Roy, a self-described spiritual medium, and Natasha Ray, an independent journalist, had every legal right to make the allegation. The charges first surfaced in December.
You best understand, people. Remember, all of them is a part of this trickery right here. All of them is part of it. The deception of the masses. Even the damn judge. So yes, people, they claim the judge tore it out. So with them tore it out, they admitting that that's a drag. I have no case to prove that it's actually a woman. So yes, people, is this going to be the domino effect? I don't think so. They expose them all the time. Remember, I did a video one time on YouTube talking about the YouTubers and showing you that they might be there teaching you to put on makeup and all, and these things trying to catch these little young girls, but it's actually man in drag, and I exposed the Nikki Dittorio. You remember that one? They actually took down the video as soon as I did it because they claim that it's a child star from a child, YouTuber grow up on YouTube and become this big figure now teaching people how to put on makeup, and that's part is as a drag. And everybody mad, they take down the damn video, and then not even I guess less than a year, the same person come out and say, yes, I am a drag. The mag was right. From them time, you should have started taking me more seriously when it comes to breaking down these things, because I never miss. When I come out and I call somebody out, you might be like a little bit fumblish, foolish, because it's somebody that you love and respect, but you still can't let that blind you. You can't let that deception go too, because it's somebody that they push on you and you actually bite. So you have to get it, people. So they're not exposing anything like domino type of effect. They're going to say, hey, we got this one and that's it. The rest of them is safe. Take a listen.
2021, during a 4-hour YouTube interview hosted by Amandine Roy, Natasha Ray claimed to have uncovered.
Got on the dolphin, the Miami Dolphin act, people. The dolphin jump into the sun. What a joke, people. Wow.
What she described as a state lie, alleging that Brigitte Macron was originally a man named Jean-Michel Trogneux, who transitioned before marrying the French president.
Transition long time. Transition before marrying to the president. They groomed that shit as a woman from day one. That's what you need to understand. That's a handler for that character. That's what you need to get. So yes, he didn't just turn into a woman just to marry to him. No, people, they groom it as a woman and bring it to the damn table, just like they do all of those fakers. Listen.
The sensational claims went viral, fueling conspiracy theories.
It only went viral because of what, people? Why mine don't go viral when I expose these people? Why it don't go viral? Why it don't get no views? Like I said, they control the whole thing, people. They control the whole thing, including the supposed truth that they have suppressed. And now and then they lift up a little bit. And acting like, yes, they just tell you the world is shot, the whole world, when they know the whole lot of half of them people that they show you, Decepticon, bam.
Brigitte Macron responded by filing a libel lawsuit against the pair. In September 2023, a court initially ordered the women to pay 8,000 euros in damages to First Lady and an additional 5,000 euros to her brother. The French president called the rumors false information.
Of course he's gonna call it false. That's a man right there we have, and they can't break it out. They can't really disturb the world because I already told you it's a worldwide thing.
My deepest sympathy.
You see, when you expose the system, you expose everything. You don't have to separate them up. For sure, I'm telling you right now, once you can expose the whole system, it shows up the whole thing, people, as a deception right there in your face. Now look at the Melania Trump right there, people, with the hat all down in the face. What do you think that is? That's another man in a drag playing a first lady, the damn handler of the big bad Donald Trump.
To
right
all
there, pay attention.
The parents who lost beautiful young souls.
Yes, and that's why it comes to do, people, to kind of ease your mind a little bit, because you've been through some things, the flooding passed through Texas and kill all these people. So Donald Trump and the supposed handler show up a week after, talking about these beautiful kids that die. Pay attention to this right here, when they know they're the one who are responsible for the destruction of America. What do I tell you? Yes, they're the one who flood you out right there, and they continue to do it. Even yesterday with New York on the other side, flood out. What you think, people? It's all by design. They're going all over America and flooding it out, killing all these people. Pay attention.
Deepest sympathy from all of us.
Yes, it's sympathy. They're giving you sympathy. Look at that square-faced bastard.
Everybody who lost a loved one. We are grieving with you.
Yes, they're grieving with you.
Our nation is grieving with
wow.
you. We just met with the wonderful families.
Yes, they just met with wonderful families. Take a look at that right there, people. The Melania Trump is the handler for the Donald Trump. The Melania is actually a man in a drag. You know, a lot of people, like I said, they're shocked when I expose it. I didn't just come and say, oh, it's a drag, it's a drag, it's a drag. I show you it from day one. As a matter of fact, just look for the pictures when they show you that the Melania was a model and it bust them. It's a man with an Adam's apple in the neck and everything, people. What you think, man? With no shape, no kind of hips, no woman features, period. All of a sudden now it's in the White House, pink lipstick, long hair and all, and your body.
We pray with them.
Yeah, you pray with them. We hug.
We hold hands.
We hold hands.
They share the stories.
They share their stories.
Beautiful young ladies.
Yes, everything is beautiful. Just like the big beautiful bill come from this sodomite right there. All bullshit coming from them. Like I don't tell you, man in drags. You can't go all the way if you're in America. I'm not playing. I'm 100% serious. You can't go all the way to France and supposedly exposing a first lady as a man. And it's right here in your damn face, digging in your side. Right here in America. How would you pass that shit up right there and gone to the Brigitte all the way in France? You miss? No, you have to see this fucker first. Because this one is right here in America while you worry about France first lady is a man. All of them is. Worldwide. It's a worldwide trick. Bam.
They gave me this special bracelet.
Yeah, they give you a special bracelet.
In honor
Of course, they have that bracelet left after the whole camp wash away. People wash away out of there and die. But they find a bracelet to give you to wear on their hand. What a joke. They still can't find all those people, but they find bracelet to give you. I call bullshit.
All of the little girls that they lost their lives.
Yes, they're full of shit.
So we are here to honor them.
They're going to honor them.
To give the support, help. And
they come to honor the dead people. As you could see, the Donald Trump with the USA and the hat lean towards the eagle right there. Freemasonry. Just Freemasonry, people. That's what they do. The fallen angels run the whole thing. What you think they're going to give you for a woman? You're dumb if you buy that. Move.
First Lady Melania Trump revealing her priorities while preparing for a return to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The once reluctant First Lady.
Look at the face, people. Look at that face. Wow. Unbelievable that you slept on this one right here. It's another man in a drag that they groomed to First Lady you up right here in America. And the people buy it. The Michelle Obama is a drag. The Clinton is a drag. All of them is. The Jill Biden is a drag. Okay. So listen to me, people. Anywhere in the world you go, it's the same damn thing. The same operation they used to run the whole wide world. It don't matter what country you go to. Look at the supposedly First Lady. Gonna be a bam.
Sharing with Fox and Friends that she will again be calling the White House home.
There you go, black and white, Freemasonry.
That she would spend a majority of her time at Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. What a joke.
You know, when I need to be in New York, I will be in New York. When I need to be in Palm Beach, I will be in Palm Beach. But my first priority is, you know, to be a mom, to be a first lady, to be a wife.
You hear that? First priority is to be a mom, a first lady, a wife. Both impossible when you are a man in a drag. But this is how they do it right here in this upside down world that I call hell. This is hell, 100%. When they can post up somebody like that and tell you that it is a woman, all because of long hair and pink lipstick and the world buy it. That's how you know you're living in hell. Move.
Brittney Griner.
Listen to this.
Was in a Russian prison.
Listen to this, people. Brittney Griner was in a Russian prison. Like I say, people, if you listen to the mag be the truth, you never go wrong. I just don't come and run my mouth. Like I say, the Brittney Griner wasn't in no prison, no Russian prison. It's a fake shit for the show. Now, what they wanted to tell you here is they finally come to the conclusion that the Brittney Griner is a man. So people have been doing video on it the whole time and people laugh. Oh, this is just that, is just this. Finding excuse for that man in a drag. I guess they're gonna give some props to this Stephen A. Smith, this sodomite that work on ESPN and have a podcast. They're gonna give the props to him. He's gonna all the way break it down and find out that the Brittney Griner is a man. The same thing I've been saying. I'm not gonna say I'm the first one who come out and say it's a man, the Brittney Griner, because it's been around. It's been around before I start doing videos. So when I come on the scene doing video, the Brittney Griner was already there. I breaks it down and I show you. I don't know if anybody else called it out because it's an obvious drag that everybody can see. So I wouldn't say I'm the only one or the first one that called it out as a drag. But look at these mainstream people right here. They pretend like they didn't know, people. A matter of fact, people, please listen to me. I'm not just only talking. So when I do the first video on Brittney Griner, a matter of fact, every video I do on Brittney Griner is taken down. Everyone. Even the one about him in the Russian prison. Every video I do about the Brittney Griner get taken down off YouTube. They don't accept it, people. Because I call it out for a drag. And now Stephen A. Smith that work on ABC and ABC Network, ESPN, yes, he can call him out. And now he's the hero. He's the one who's gonna go viral for calling out the Brittney Griner as a man. Listen, pay attention, people.
You would think that somebody who is now free, back in America, on home soil, would not have too much to complain about. Have you noticed some of Brittney Griner's strange behavior behind doors?
There you go, people. So the strange behavior is what give them the go ahead to do the investigation. We don't need to see no strange behavior. It could be at the best behavior. He's still a man. Wow. Okay, look at it right there in the orange clothing with the star right there. You see the star? Represent the fallen angels. Those are what they're imitating doing these right here. The transgender come from the fallen angels. Listen.
NBA Commissioner Catherine Engelbert.
Look at
this
that.
May be the real reason why she is still in the league.
And I call it out for that also. The fact that it's a man, it's a woman, and when we call it a man, you're mad. But it married to a woman. And it's the one that dressed up like a man. Bam.
The example of that is Brittney Griner. Brittney Griner made news.
He made news?
And Brittney Griner made news the other day because why?
So, Stephen A. Smith just ended the WNBA's woke agenda by revealing some deeply unsettling truths about Brittney Griner.
They call it a woke agenda, people. Woke agenda. Like I say, people, they fucking with us. In order for them to just come and tell you that, they shouldn't even say nothing because we already know. We call it out from day one. You should have just let us call it out. Let the video stay up. Why take it down? Because now you're going to use a Stephen A. Smith to say what the mag say. And now he's a
This
hero.
has sent the whole league into a frenzy.
Look at
now,
this.
y'all know Stephen doesn't play around with half-truths or
he
exaggerations. It is
He's
facts
a
or
faker.
nothing. And that's why this truth bomb about Brittney Griner's DNA results has left her crashing out.
Oh, okay, people. They did a DNA. And now they come with the result. They do a DNA check on him to find out that it is a man. Oh, okay. Just like the Semenya that I tell you about from South Africa running in these Olympic races, pretend to be a woman. When we call it out, they say, no, it's just some testosterone problem. I'm telling you, people, the world's a stage. Listen.
Spiraling for all to see. Before we get into the DNA bombshell, let's talk about how people have viewed her increasingly bizarre on-court behavior. After Stephen went ballistic on Brittney, a lot of things about her started making sense. The aggressiveness towards other WNBA players, the random elbow attacks, the racial slurs, the internet rants. It's all coming together nicely.
Now look at this right here, people, because this is what I used to call it out. You see the eagle on the chest? Okay, but don't pay attention to that. It got no breast, people. It there hoping with no shirt on, with zero breast, no nipple, no nothing. And it's a grown woman, supposedly. I'm done, people, I'm done.
And at the center of this, the biggest question fans have been wondering about for ages. Is Brittney really who she says she is? Fans are starting to put two and two together, and trust me, it's not a pretty picture. So, what do these documents really say about Brittney? And why has the WNBA been protecting her? Let's get into it.
Brittney Griner, who was imprisoned in Russia, in a man's prison.
You hear that, people? But hold on. Hear this, people. To show you that it's a fucking trick. Okay, listen to me. I never miss. Pay attention. The Brittney Griner also play in the women's game in Russia. I'm going to repeat that. The Brittney Griner play in the Russian basketball league. All women. The women basketball league in Russia. Yes, he play in there also. That's the reason why they tell you it was going to Russia to begin with. Because it leave the WNBA to play for a team in Russia. You remember or you dumb? Okay. So yes, people. So if the Russians gonna put him in a man prison, that means they know it's a man from day one and they have it playing in the women game right there in Russia, just like America did for the WNBA. Did you hear that? So why did they put the Brittney Griner in a man prison, even though it playing in Russian woman game? So what? What happened? Okay, listen.
Which which I had no
is under fire for extremely aggressive behavior portrayed toward Caitlin Clark, the rookie from last year, the one that has everybody's focus.
Remember who is the Caitlin Clark? The Caitlin Clark is another man in a drag that I did a video on and break it down. Yes, a man they used to pump up women's sports. Yes, shooting threes like Steph Curry supposedly. Yes, put on the WNBA in a different light. Listen.
The WNBA, and this incident has of course gone viral online, but also sparked up some other skeletons in Brittney's closet.
Okay, that's what sparked up the skeleton, because it go against another man in a drag. I told you the world's a stage.
Probably wants to stay hidden.
For the last few weeks, Brittney Griner has been catching a lot of heat from WNBA fans for her questionable behavior towards other players on the pitch. But what really got the conspiracy theories flying around was Stephen Smith's comments about her during a recent interview. In that interview with the Valuetainment podcast, Brittney Griner's bullying of other players, especially of Caitlin Clark.
There you go, people. The Caitlin Clark is another man in a drag right there with the board head. You sleep on it, people. They're all transgenders. The WNBA players that they pump up is man. Candace Parker? That's a man in a drag. What you think, people? Lisa Leslie? Man on.
Came up, and they did not go easy on her. Stephen and the other guests put Brittney on blast for being a bully, ungrateful, and frankly not deserving of everything the sport and the country had done for her. But what really set the internet on fire was when Stephen dropped some bombshell documents that confirmed Brittney's real DNA. And it was not what people were expecting. Now, how exactly did Stephen get a hold of this DNA test to begin with? Well, according to reports, Brittney was required to do a bunch of tests when she was in Russian prison. But the part that was never made public was the fact that the Russians conducted a DNA test from the samples they collected for her other tests. And just like that, they found out that Brittney Griner's DNA contained some unexplained traits that explained some of the behavior she has been seen exhibiting on the court. For years,
guess what, people? The DNA explained the behavior. Wow. So all of these violent behaviors because it's a man and not a woman? Oh, okay, people. So that's how they discovered that it is a man. It's too violent to be a woman? Okay, listen.
Rumors about Brittney's insane athletic abilities. Astronomically more than you would expect from an average WNBA player. Even one...
Remember the Candace Parker dunk too. Elisa Leslie also dunk. You want me to go farther than that? Cheryl Miller, the Reggie Miller supposed to be sister. That's another big old man. Bam.
Her height and stature. But that's not even the strangest part about it. Fans have never found an explanation for why Brittney always seems so aggressive on the court compared to other players. Teammates have reported getting injured from regular training activities, and opponents leave games with bruises from her elbows. I mean, we've all seen the clips of her fouling on Caitlin Clark, right? And sure, the game sometimes gets intense, and there's a lot of physicality involved.
What kind of woman you can show on regular TV with their chest out, people? Not breasts, I said chest out. They keep showing you the Brittney Griner with the eagle on the chest with no breasts at all, people. Just and the people still bite as a woman. You're in trouble.
That still doesn't explain players leaving with unexplained injuries while one leaves unscathed. Well, unless that one player has a different genetic makeup that gives them a physical advantage over others. See, there's a reason why men's sports and women's sports have always been separated. Males and females have different genetic makeups.
Nobody can tell me why did it get in the WNBA. The trick come all the way through and the WNBA didn't know. They didn't realize that that's a man. Come on, people, don't be stupid. Every fucking sign show that it is a man and not a woman. There's not one thing on the Brittney Griner that screen woman. So the first thing you should think that it is a man. So how did it get to play in the WNBA? How? Okay, it's an operation, people. And all of them is tricking you. Remember what I tell you. The WNBA is filled with men, 100% in. Most of those star players that they're pumping up on you.
Means differences in weight, height, speed, stamina, recovery time, and agility. So if one player has all the abilities that makes them different physically from other players, then what does that tell you? It didn't take long for fans to put two and two together. And they started
digging. It didn't take fans too long, people, to put two and two together. But the Brittney Griner playing the WNBA until it damn near retire. The whole time. Not only that, people, but with the mag be the truth coined out as a drag the whole time. But now it get exposed because of Stephen A. Smith, one of the puppet, come out and say something.
To Brittney as well. All the random viral moments that didn't seem like a big deal at the time now started to make more sense. For example, why did Instagram never flag that viral poolside video as nudity?
You see that, people? You see that? You see that? Wow. So now you're going to go back to what the mag was talking about. That's what I used to make my case the whole time, people. How could you show that shit on ESPN? How could you do that? That mean they're telling you that there's a man. I don't see no woman there.
To be a woman bearing her full chest in public. And just to be clear, this has nothing to do with morality, virtue signaling, or questioning another person's identity. But facts are facts. And let's be real. If a random woman had posted a shirtless video on Instagram, it would have been flagged immediately for violating platform guidelines. But here's the part that really got people talking. Stephen A. Smith got a hold of those records, and he has not kept them to himself. In fact, Stephen gave his unfiltered opinion on Brittney during a recent interview that left fans scratching their heads. Remember that Russian prison stint we talked about earlier? Well, when Stephen mentioned this in the interview, it seemed like he was trying really hard not to spill more than he was allowed to say publicly.
See what he's allowed to say publicly. What a joke. He reading from a script the whole time, people. They're the one who give him the script. He didn't discover shit. Listen.
Who they let out to get her back. The merchant of death. The merchant of death. An arms dealer that wanted to kill American citizens, according to the reports. That's who they let out. For
all
her.
bullshit. All bullshit.
You would think that you would be smiling, you would be ecstatic, you would be happy, and something like this would invade.
Because it wasn't in no damn prison or Russian prison. It's bullshit.
You at all. The fact that it does is disturbing. I'll leave it at that.
Now, as you guys probably know, Brittney was exchanged for Victor Bout, the infamous Merchant of Death, which many people already found controversial.
It's
but here's the
fakery.
confusing part.
The whole thing is fakery, people. The Brittney Griner didn't go to no prison, and the character that they're showing you is faker. It's a 100% government faker that they used to put fear in the masses.
He was only in jail for smuggling and possession of some cannabis. So it struck people as odd that the country was willing to exchange a basketball player convicted of carrying some grass with a convicted terrorist who was caught planning to unalive innocent people. It was clear that there was something sinister going on below the surface. And as it turns out, they were right. During his interview, Stephen A. implied that there was more to Brittney's exchange program than we were made to believe. The fact that he kept stressing the fact that Brittney ought to be grateful made a lot of people feel like the WNBA had a hand in protecting Brittney. And get this, the running theory was that the WNBA knew that if Brittney stayed in that prison any longer than she did, the world would have found out about her real medical records.
So you see, people, even though it playing the Russian league as a woman, it playing the Russian woman league, playing the same basketball. So why would the WNBA scare that now they're going to expose it in Russia? The Russians already know it's a man if they have it playing on their damn team. They have them playing, that means they know what it is, right? Okay, listen.
The ones carefully edited to get her a spot on the league. A lot of people seem to agree with Stephen, and they left comments like, I generally don't like Stephen A. Smith, but he pegged it here. Absolutely pegged it. Another commenter said, if Griner is a female, why was she in a Russian male prison? But that's not all. Stephen A. Smith also went in on Brittney for a rant she made about the WNBA. For context, a particular quote has been floating around on the internet where Brittney made some very disturbing comments about the WNBA and its fans. She said, WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place you could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's large gatherings of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy-ish about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score like we're there for their entertainment. And that's
Of course. That's what you're supposed to be there for, to entertain those people who buy tickets to go in that seat. Right, people? Is this stupid? Like I say, people, they're gonna fool you right here in this earth. And you're gonna buy into it, just like this Stephen A. coming out now to expose this man in a drag that been there obviously the whole time.
and her fellow players who put their everything into each game. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Stephen A. Smith didn't just come forward with speculations. He had actual documentation, proving what many people have suspected for a long time. Brittney Griner may be violating one of the WNBA's most fundamental rules.
You hear that, people? Violating the WNBA most fundamental rule. Gots to be a woman. It's a joke, people. The WNBA promote this shit. This is what they about. So you think the Brittney Griner creeping on them? This is a joke, people. I ain't going no more in it. You get the point. The peoples that we call out, we never miss on them. So you can't just sit back and say, I'm going to wait for Stephen A. to come out with it for me to believe that Mag was telling the truth. Oh, I'm going to have to wait for one of these puppets to come out with it and say, hey, this is a drag for me to believe it. Because the Mag never missed from day one. And I already call these people out and show you that they are transgenders. Yes, I'm on the run.